And we're back on board with replays from Denial. He had a very solid game, number 1 in hardpoint, dropping, I believe it was 43 kills and just 30 deaths, plus 13. In that last S&D, though, it was OpTic Gaming coming out on top 6-2. Pretty dominant performance there on Biolab.
Yep. So that's going to tie everything up at 1 map apiece as we go over to CTF on Ascend. As you see Saints picking up some kills.
Now talk to me about this map following the spawn changes and everything else post-patch.
So post-patch has actually been a lot going on. Again, it was one of those maps which I feel was very, very defensive orientated. You always had one player kind of sit at the very back of the map. And
a lot of 0-1 games, 1-2 games.
It was kind of boring, and you saw a lot of people say, hey, you know, is CTF even worth playing? Thanks to the patch that Sledgehammer really implemented, we now see a lot more action on this map.
Ooh.
It's a mixture of spawns as well as ASM1. The ASM1 has just made so many different things viable, I feel, as Nadeshot just gets that return, and we're still at a 0-0 game.
Yeah, I mean, Krim got that flag all the way back. Formal kept the flag alive for another half second, but the return comes in. So, Denial dodging a bullet at the start here. Nice return in the base, but it's going to be Krim 6 putting pressure back on them. You see those blue arrows. Very slow to push forward. Let's go over to one of them. It's Attach.
Yeah, Attach, she just jumped over a player there, turned around and managed to stay alive. Formal is going to pick up that kill, though, so...
Replays right behind him to back it up. Formal wins both. A 3-kill spree now for Formal. Looking for number 4 is going to get cut down mid-air. That was, I believe, Zuma. Nade shot on your screen. Won't be able to get much done. Going over to Saints. He's 8-4 on a 2-kill spree, playing very defensively off the break.
Saints pushing, needs to try and pick up this kill. Should be able to kill the flag carrier in the back, but no. 4 players down in that kill feed. Players immediately coming off respawn. Scump's going to clean up 1. Can't find anybody else. And the flag, of course, has been returned. So with 2 minutes, 40 seconds left for this first side, CTF Ascend still all even.
This is a map that's going to play really well for Formal. He looks much more comfortable with the BAL than he does the ASM1. This map gives you a lot of long lines of sights, and Denial is going to pull a flag. Zuma can't get it very far. Saints keeps it alive, and he's got it up the first round of stairs. Dodges a stun. He's going to have a teammate leading the way. He's got Trophy on his back as well. And I believe Saints should be able to get this one home. 3 arrows all leading the charge. No one from OpTic Gaming, as it is 1-0 Denial after our first 3 minutes.
And that was a really good flag pull as well from Saints. Had the support too. Uses Trophy, uses Overclock, and there was no way he was going to get stunned or stopped. And that's a really good combination of EXO abilities right there to use. If you're not going to run stuns, then using that Trophy system, if you're going to pull that flag coupled with Overclock is so clutch. And I imagine he was using Overcharge too, just for that added cost.
Flag out, Nade shot, carrying this one. You saw Scumpy in the kill feed, picked up 2. Nice cutoffs there. Krim 6 back at the base, got a 3rd. And they're going to tie this one up. 90 seconds still to go here on side number 1. Now, Ben, is there a favored side in Ascend? It seems to be pretty symmetrical.
I would say it's pretty even. I know different teams have told me different things when I've been trying to get some intel on how teams are playing. Some people prefer the side that OpTic Gaming are on right now. I personally am a massive fan of the Denial side because you can kind of go this route that you see replays running. If you run backwards, you can just stay on the ground. There's so many different levels to that. As a player who's trying to capture or try and catch someone who has pulled the flag, that's very, very tough to do.
Attach has to play defense. Player coming from down low. He's going to get the first one. 2 more players up top. Deals with this. Nope, won't be able to. Caught mid-slide. It's Krim causing problems on the right side. Meanwhile, on the left side, Formal coming off a big kill. Scumpy with 2 in the kill feed.
Formal looking trying to just pull that flag, but he's going to be surrounded by players here, so not the best position that he could have possibly been in, but he's having a great game so far. 13-12, but for me, the big player, Scump, 18-9, looking at putting up 20 kills in the first side here of CTF Ascend. That is a massive numbers.
Yeah, Nade shot's back to his old ways in CTF as well, much like the Black Ops 2 Nade shot we saw.
Right.
Just tries to get sneaky, kind of like what Rambo used to do, not worry about the stats. Just try and get clutch on that objective. There he is with a nice defensive kill coming into the half. Denial's push is shut down.
So the key to going back to what you're saying about nature is that's how the objective roles come back. Because look at replays, for example. He's 7-11. He's been doing pretty much exactly the same thing. So any 1 kill and a death pretty much separates both the objective players on this team. And for that reason, that's exactly why this game is so close, tied at 1-1.
Here we go. Side number 2. Formal showing off his battle skill. No nerf problems for him. He's going to open up 17 and 13. Benson still tweeting cat photos back and forth with his mom while I cast Call of Duty. We're going into side number 2. Let's jump on board with Denial. We're going to have Saints to start things off.
Can we not see Formal off the break?
No.
Okay. Just saying, 18 and 11, 17 and 13. Formal in Respawn has been playing very well. Okay, good call.
Yeah, Attach killed Formal.
No,
Saints is already touching the flag.
Saints is already, yeah. Okay.
Wow.
All right.
God, I hate when I'm right.
Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it?
Feels fantastic. Now, you can see the red arrows have totally flipped. They just went straight for a counter cap, and that's going to be Nadeshot pulling this one. Nadeshot does go down. Attach, last man up for Denial, and both flags seem to be returned.
See, it's weird. Both teams are kind of playing this sort of very, very slow. How we expect to see pre-patch. That kind of one defensive play, and as you said, both objective players trying to go for the sneaky, get behind enemy lines. Like, for example, the red arrow, bottom right of your screen right now. Trying to get behind enemy lines and go from there. Attach is going to pull this flag. He's all by himself. I mean, that's just not when you want to pull the flag. All your teammates are down. You've got 0 support. You basically have to slay out yourself. Stun grenades come in, and that was a really, really bad time to pull that flag. He should not have done that. He should have waited by his own flag because of that, Scumpy's going to run this one home.
Yeah, his teammates shouldn't have gone 3 down in the base either.
I mean, yeah,
that was just a team fail. Bad situation for Attach. When you're trying to get that flag home, there is no safe way on a send by yourself.
Yeah, you need your teammates getting the cuts. The map is so long. It's one of the bigger maps that CTF has played on. So you are going to need your teammates' support. There's Nadeshot looking at trying to run another flag very, very quickly. He's just run out of overclock, and that was unfortunate timing. That flag should be returned. There it is, returned. Formal desperately trying to slay. Pulls out his knife.
That's not going to work.
Yeah, Commando isn't in this game, Formal. You're not going to lunge that far.
Attach going for the pull here. He's got support from Saints. Saints getting his cutoffs. One more player on the hunt. Look for Saints to chase this down. And this could be a capture. If we look at the other side, there is one player being so sneaky. Can he get there in time? No, he can't. That player was Krim. Krim watching the flag go through, tries to go for a counter pull. Denial shutting it down despite Formal's big 2-piece.
And it just shows you the difference when you pull the flag by yourself or when you pull it with support. Attach really had nothing to do. Krim got that kill right at the very end when he was playing for that counter cap, but unfortunately,
Krim didn't get the flag, did he? Nadeshot steals it.
Yeah, Nadeshot has it. Nadeshot looking for a kill up in the air, not going to be able to connect, so 2.5 minutes left.
Scumpy keeps it alive.
2-2. Oh, wow, yeah, he has actually. Scumpy's done a tremendous job there. He's actually going to be free. I have
Scumpy
no idea how he did that.
Scumpy picked up 2, and there we go. Scumpy's going to rally this one home. I was watching it all unfold on the mini-map, and what a performance there from Scump. Counter cap coming in, Attach with the pull. Formal trying to get the cutoffs. He's going to fall. Attach. One player to beat, gets by him. Now he's going to have a free reign back to the base unless this one player can clutch up. Cannot. Scumpy's cleaned up from behind. Saints doing the protection there.
It's weird though, because I feel watching Denial play CTF, they're very reactive as opposed to proactive. They're only making these plays when OpTic have already pulled their flag. So they're having to react to what OpTic is doing as opposed to actively trying to pull the flag themselves. Bar the one Attach pull that we saw, I think it was the second flag they ran in.
Sneaky Krim goes for the shots, gets kill 1. Teammates need to get killed 2 and 3. That doesn't happen. It's Denial getting those kills. Now Saints and Replays can go for a counter cap opportunity.
Yep. Again, they're just reacting off small mistakes.
They're playing
like
this
that.
perfect.
Yeah, this is, if it's working, don't change it by any means.
And look at the route Saints just took. He had an option of going left or going right. Got the call outs. There was 2 people in his base. He goes far left. Has to win that one-on-one. He does. Players behind him get the return, and he gets in just in time. Formal cleaned up in the back by Zuma.
Zuma's just dropped 30 kills as well, as has Scumpy. Formal's not too far behind, though. Saints continuing to slay on the defensive side. This is nicely done from him. And last minute, all they need to do now is hang on. Want to see them be aggressive, though. No turtling.
Replays is just going to grab this flag and cause problems. But if Nadeshot can get the return right away, Scumpy's got a returning flag, and this could spell trouble for Denial. 2 players, keep your eyes on in the mini-map. One of them has snuck by on the far right. It's Attach. Attach can do 2 things. Go for the return by himself, or go...
Oh, that was so sick!
He got it. He just got the return.
So sick from Attach.
I thought he was going to go for the flagpole and just try and cause a delay. Huge clutch. Goes for the melee, and you got a question. Is that OpTic's fault for letting the flag carrier go first?
Yeah, yes and no. I mean, Attach did that very intelligently. You know, he boosted in, he dashed forward and made sure that he hit that melee. And of course, if you're going to melee the flag carrier, you're instantly going to return it because you're touching the guy. So, honestly, very heads-up play.
Huge play wins them the game. Denial pulls ahead 2-1.
Yeah. And now we're going over to a game of uplink. Curious to know the map. Let me check the map.
I wonder what Pierre thinks about this last game.
You know, Pierre is...
Sebastian.
Pierre or Sebastian? Which one? Because, you know...
Sebastian.
Sebastian. Uplink comeback is the map, so... Honestly, you have to kind of think Uplink very talented that one, but I would be looking at...
The chat just said that was luck. Oh, yes. So many. Sebastian, Pierre, Louis, and more.
So that just happened.
I see it, Carlos. I just want to bury my head in your Pierre.
It's like a Pierre, bougie. A bougie.
We're done. Okay, sorry.
You're really weird
I
today.
just became a 5-year-old again. That was fantastic. Thank you guys for watching the show. I blame Ron for everything that's happening in the last hour. We're going into game at number 4 after this. Don't go anywhere. OpTic needs this uplink to force a Game 5 search and destroy. Can they do it? We'll find out after this.